Okay, so take number 6, I think. I can't remember anymore. I've got a lot more deaths and a lot more playtime since last time, even though the first video playtime was only like 12 minutes. That's because I suck at this section. And it's not this, necessarily. Any deaths that I incur in the next this screen and the next 2 screens are mostly due to tedium. Having to redo them over and over again because I keep screwing up the one screen that I am legitimately having trouble with, which is the item screen. That's probably one of the hardest items to one of the hardest items to get in the game. And again, that spike. Well, not again from your perspective, but from my perspective, that last spike that usually launches, doesn't really want to launch, and I don't know why. The launch detection. I must not be crossing oh, this delicious fruit will launch. I must not be crossing that. Whoa. That point on the screen, instead jumping over it or whatever, or maybe it's just the game being glitchy again. I really can't tell. Okay. Oh, really? I know I had plenty of time to get out of the way. I know I had plenty of time, but I figured, oh, I don't need to move out of the way. That'll waste time. I could just kill them by mashing the button furiously. No, no, no. Apparently not. Remember how I said, oh, I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to get annoyed. Well, annoyed, yes. Angry, no. Like, my voice is not, had any inflections in it. I am mostly calm. And that's because I have the patience to do this. I know everything that's coming, and most of the deaths are me not being good enough. The most frustrating, though, is not making... You can barely make that jump. The most frustrating is getting that far, and because it's not a proper death, it's just oh, now I can't get up there to get into this room to try and get this item. Okay. Yeah, you saw me, quote-unquote, hit my head on that sticky wall. Ah, yes, yes, yes! Okay. Item sort of gained. Now I can make some progress and go on to the next boss. As I was saying with that sticky wall, if you hit it and you're too close to it, you won't touch it at all. Instead, you'll hit, like, the underside of it, and you will die. By falling into the spikes. Well, anyhow, now that I'm making some progress, I can... Oh, come on, go away warning. Thank you. We can talk about this. Now, last video I said, oh, Dracula, he's a pretty fun boss. Mechaberto is probably... Mechaberto is right up there with, being a fun... Oh, okay. Being a fun boss. Now, it's sort of slow-paced right now, but you'll see. If you were actually playing, if you have any prior experience, or even if you can just estimate, like, oh, hey, this looks like a fun boss. Yeah, Mechaberto is pretty awesome. Oh! I fell off that platform. And thank God I didn't die. Yeah, the frame skip version has a tendency to, oh God! Make you fall at inopportune times. I guess it would count as, clipping. Through... No, the Shy Guys don't kill you. The glowing tip... Okay, that went better than expected. The glowing tip on those bombs kill you. The Shy Guys, I'm fairly sure, will just knock you off. Oh, I know what's coming. But yeah, Mechaberto is a fun boss. And it's a good thing that she's a fun boss, because we might have to do that over. You see that glowing? Yeah, it'll kill you. The trick is to do that. Oh, wow. And don't go onto this straight away. You will fall through the platform. Yes. That's what I call progress. Now, just to test here, I'm fairly sure that after that, I'm going to hit R now, and the game might crash. So, let's see. Yep, that usually happens. So, let's see how long that segment went on for. And if it's not video worthy, I'll splice it together with some more. Alright, now that that's done and over with, more progress can be made. There we go. Mechabirdo's out of the way. Quote-unquote have collected 2 items now. I think it's 2. Yeah. And a little under an hour and around 100 deaths. Okay. That, I gotta say, it was surprising to deal with that much difficulty in that segment, by the way. You can... Really? Okay. With 3 simultaneous crashes and a restart of my system out of the way, we should have no problems now, right? Yes. Okay. Perfect way to begin another segment of video. Me screwing up. The last time it crashed, I got through that on the first time. But I'm fairly sure I didn't even die. Like, up here is... Hold on. Like, on this spike is where I died last time, and it didn't even let me die first. It crashed just before that. Yeah, we made it through that. Oh boy. Okay, so those with keen eyes might see the top of the screen in the center there seems to be withering away, or eroding, thanks to the air current. Or maybe it's just... I can't tell if that's supposed to be the intention, or if it's supposed to be like there's dust or something in the air vent that's causing that. Yeah. Probably surprised the shit out of me when I first played this game. Yeah, Ryu's there. Oh, nasty. Yeah, I'm fairly sure I commented about the lack of saves in, whoa, the first video. Yeah, damn it. That is going to be dedicating, or the lack of saves, really. Stop. Excuse me while I try to not die on the same portion. Thank you. The lack of saves really costs you time on this game. Now, unfortunately, it's sort of a necessity to not have these saves to justify it being very hard mode. But that winds up... No, there we go. That winds up meaning that strings of failure can go on for much longer than intended. Because there won't be a save point for you to, track your progress, obviously. And you'll go a long string of gameplay, possibly, by making no, yeah, a few of those pixels up there stayed. I'm fairly sure that's another graphical glitch. What am I trying to say? I've said so many times. Oh, thank God. Save point here. Longer strings of like what I went through before posting video 2, or which this is still part of video 2. You'll have like 10, 15, maybe even half an hour, 30 minutes that will, by the way, you can't get up there now. Okay. You'll have a string of, segment where it'll just be fail after fail after fail, and I'm not going to put those up. Now, when you're just playing for the heck of it, it's not so much, but when you're recording it, like I am, it's, no, I said jump. It comes down to, having to weed that bit out, so I'm thankful that the segment with Mechabirdo went fine and dandy. Now it just leaves us to No! I'm trying to jump, and it's not letting me. Okay, okay. I can jump. Thank you. Don't fall off again. Did I just fall through? No, no. I don't know, I've got to be seeing things. Okay, there we go. I'm beginning to think this game has it out for me. I don't know. I haven't played... Oh, I saw that coming. I'm beginning to think that recording this is causing that to happen. Maybe it can't be the laptop, because the laptop is almost brand new. It's only a few months old. Like 2. And what I think it is I think it's Camtasia dicking with me. Plus, like, the fact that the frame skip, like what happened in the... Oh, I should have seen that coming. Like what happened at the end of, at the beginning of Mechaberto Phase 3, when I sort of seemed to clip through that egg missile. The frame skip winds up allowing that to happen. It'll miss a frame where it thinks, oh, you're on the platform. It'll think, oh, well, you're not on the platform now, for 1 frame, and you'll just fall through. Maybe that's what happened here. Or maybe I just legitimately missed it, and I only thought I landed on it. Anyhow, the Castlevania portion of the game can be a big irritant due to how these platforms work. I'm fairly sure Ultra J-Man mentioned it in his video, that the platforms... Now, if you stand on the... You can see that the platforms are just barely... Oh. Are barely... they're not even. And then if you stand on the lower one, the upper one will knock you off, I'm fairly sure, as you pass it by. I guess that happens in some Castlevania games as well. Probably the one this alludes to. Symphony of the Moon? I don't know. I've only ever played the first Castlevania, and it was on an emulator, and it was a few weeks ago, and I couldn't beat it without save states. Time and practice, and stop it. Time and practice would surely make me better at them. It's amazing. I'm sure some people who were saying, well, if there's anyone saying this, are like, oh my god, you can beat this game without getting angry, but you needed save states for Castlevania 1? How ridiculous. And maybe it is ridiculous, but, you know, I didn't have Castlevania growing up in my childhood. If I did, I might not have been nearly as shoddy at Castlevania 1 as I was. Jeez. No, yeah, see. You get turned to stone, and those Medusa heads like to knock you off, and then you take on some sort of sliding property. I don't know why that happens. I'm assuming it's another quote-unquote glitch that was just left in, because, hey, make it as difficult as you can, even if it wasn't on purpose. Sometimes you remain absolutely still. Sometimes, as this kid statue, you will go flying off in whatever direction. You can't kill Witchy, by the way. You just have to avoid her and get through this room as quickly as possible. There we go. That's much, much better. Usually there's a save point right here, but I don't think that will be an issue. Keeping this in.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh.
For first-time viewers.
Who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
I love that kid's voice.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable
That can kill you.
secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Again, for first-time viewers who don't know anything about I Want to Be the Guy. Ow. You can go over or under it. Oh, hey. The moon when that happens. And don't be intimidated by this. The delicious fruit are not very hard to dodge. Like I was standing there, and there was a clear safe spot. Oh hey, oh god, that's probably the hardest attack to dodge of Dracula's. Oh, I can't believe. After scrapping another 5-minute section of video, I'm fairly sure that I've never been this bad, and I want to be at least in the last year or two, I've never been this bad, and I want to be the guy. And it figures that I'm at my worst when I decide, oh hey, let me record it for the viewing pleasure of the general public of the internet. Why not? Thankfully, I'm still living up to the I'm not gonna get angry thing. But it would be nice if I didn't suck so badly at some of these portions of the game. I have made more stupid deaths recently than Oh my god! Oh. Apparently, if you stand too far off the ledge and bump into the wall, it'll somehow force you between the wall and the ledge, and you will fall, and you will die. That is good to know. My reaction time needs to be way up there. Now, naturally, this will probably be the vid, so this will probably be the segment of video, so you probably get to see just how many, wait, no. I'm getting a Dracula. Again. Yep. Once you get a certain point in